Yeah, cause everybody can say we'll continue on with a game called The Ugliest Girl on Class is Yandere. Let's continue on. I don't like talking about sad stuff, so I'm making stuff fun. I was tickling me with one hand, and it was effective. It doesn't help that I'm ticklish. Stop, please. My hand started to move too, and tried to tickle her as well. I surprisingly burst out laughing. I didn't expect seeing this side of her, so I tickle her sides more. Senpai, stop. Not there. Clank. Uh-oh, the knife. I heard it, a familiar sound. Both of our eyes focused on a piece of metal that landed on the floor. Mai dropped her knife. She looks back at me and I could not miss the look on her face when I pushed her back hard and went to grab the knife. Mai recovered quickly to grab the weapon but was too late. I find myself gripping the knife so hard I feel myself sweating. Mai was about to open her mouth when I point the knife at her direction. Don't move. I will hurt you if I have to. Mai looks almost unamused as she stays calm. Senpai, put the knife down. I really don't want to be rough with you. You can't fool me. I have the upper hand. Step back. To my horror, not only did Mai ignore me, she advanced closer. I'm giving you the last warning. If you don't listen, you'll regret it. Back off, right now! What's gonna happen? I aimed the knife at her, closing my eyes. Dude, come on. Only to feel that someone stopped my attack. What? How? It was a test and you fail. Ow. God damn it. I didn't know you knew ninja moves or shit. I felt a kick to the stomach and landed backwards. For a small girl, she's strong. The knife was already back in my hand. I really don't know what you can do with a knife this dull. Looks can be deceiving. Fake knife? I cough out weakly. When I try to stand up, Mike quickly stomped her heel on my chest, making me groan more. Oh! This hurt me more than it hurts you. You bitch! That's not nice to talk to someone you love. Not like I believe your acts either. I wish I did, though. You need to release me. I won't tell anyone. But they all say that. I'm tired of hearing that line. I know when someone's pretending. Your words do inspire me before, but I do disagree with it.
When I only want you and I can't have you, don't you think it's unfair to not give me a chance?
Oh, voice acting cool. Wait, no volume for the voice? Well, that sucks. You kidnapped me and took me away from my friends and family. You don't get it. None of you do. I wasn't given a choice in the first place. The hell are you talking about? I watch as Mai seem lost in thoughts, muttering some curses. After all you guys did to me. How could you? It was supposed to be different. I felt more pain as Mai put in more pressure. No! I tried to move her feet, but she was too strong. Or maybe we're just so weak.
It's not fair. It's not fair at all. It's all their fault.
Mai, snap out of it. Mai pulled herself out of a trance and I feel her eyes soften. Mai then sat on top of me and wrapped her hand around my neck to squeeze any bit of oxygen she can get. I'm sorry, love. This will be over soon. She leans in until the bag touched my lips, as if she is kissing me. I struggle against her hold, but the more I did, the more I feel the oxygen depleting. Mai, please, let go. Oh. I could see my vision going hazy, and black spots appear in my vision. It was getting harder to stay conscious, not conscience. And so I try one last thing in mind. I put my hand over her bag, caressing it gently. I croaked out the 3 words I didn't expect to say. I love you. and I surprised myself how it sounded so genuine. To be fair, I was trying to picture my ex before we had a huge fight, but it seems to have an effect on Mai. She let out a huge gasp while releasing the grip on my neck. I'm sorry, Senpai, forgive me. I couldn't hear what she said after because what comes next is everything faded to what comes next is everything fades to black. There we go. Except for her though, I can still see her. In my dream, I was running from someone, but this time I could see Mai was the one chasing me. It wasn't so long till she had me pinned at the walls. Her voice sounds so sickly sweet, it sickens me. That's redundant.
Senpai, I got you where I want you, and I'll never let go.
There you go. Cool voice acting. I wish there was like a voice volume. I feel like the voice here is being drowned out by the music and sound effects. For some reason, I couldn't use my voice, so I couldn't tell her to stop. Hand language, try that. So I tried to pry her hands off while she laughed. Her voice grew distorted in my desperate attempts.
You can't run away from me.
Come on, man. Not the voice changer. I reach out my hand to her bag and pull it up, only to be frozen in fear. Hey there, what the fuck, dude? Mai's face was an abomination. What a twist. Something scary and beyond this world. My eyes couldn't look anywhere else. Ugh, ugly little guy. The monster gave a wider grin, snarling. Then the monster raises its teeth. Before I took a bite, the darkness swallowed me. I woke up sweating from the intensity. I checked to see if Mai is here. Taking in everything, I let out a sigh of relief when I saw she wasn't here. It may have been a dream, but it felt so surreal. I was curious about Mai's face before, and having a dream about it doesn't help the curiosity. I want to take off that bag. I want to see what kind of monster lies beneath the surface. My stomach started growling. I don't know how much time has passed, but I guess I must have spent the entire day sleeping. I was debating whether to call Mai or keep my stomach from suffering and endure it. After debating for 5 minutes, I decided to shout out her name. I might be scared of her, but I would rather not die of hunger first. Mai, are you there? Silence. Guess she couldn't hear me. I started to doze off again when I heard the click. What really surprised me next is that voice doesn't belong to Mai. Hello? Is anyone there? The voice sounded like a little boy. I heard slight footsteps coming down. I would have guessed the age is around 6, but it was so dark that I couldn't see his face. The kid stopped in front of me, and I could feel his soft fingers when he touches my shoulders. Are you Mai's friend? A light bulb appears in my head. I don't know what is the relationship between this kid and Mai, but kids are gullible. He could be useful for my escape. No, please help me. Mai kidnapped me. Kidnap you? That doesn't sound right. Mai's a nice person. I'm being serious. Turn on the lights and see for yourself. I'm tied up. You're being mean to Mai. You should apologize to her. Why would I apologize to a crazy girl who ruined my life? You're so mean. I hate you. Wah, wah. Ah, crap. I screwed up. I saw the shadow fall on the floor and continue brawling louder. Wait, kid. I was kidding. Mai is really nice and great, and please, just stop crying. I freaking can't with kids. I could tell I made it worse because now the kid was screaming in a high pitch. Ugh. This followed with another pair of footsteps when I heard Mai scream, Senpai. Mai ran straight down here the moment she heard the noises and grabbed the kid. I could barely see anything, but it looks like Mai is carrying the kid upstairs. Rudy, I told you not to go in here without permission. The kid stopped crying. I was trying to find you, but I couldn't, so I found this door. Sweetie, I was grabbing blankets I made for you and your mom. Imagine your mom growing scared when she sees you're gone. So this kid is... We'll talk later. I promise to make it up to you. She hurried to the door and closed it behind her. I Sat there dumbfounded about what just happened. I hate kids for this very reason. Felt frustrated that my plan was foiled. The only plan I still have will depend on if I can reach my pockets for that glass. Try to move my hands towards my pocket. The ropes make a rubbery noise. My hands are on fire for trying to stretch the ropes out. When my fingers reach the pocket, I dig in deep to search. Ah, crap! I had grabbed the glass but cut myself in the process. I ignored the pain, positioning it towards the rope. Crap, this looks much more... Oh, fuck. Crap, this looks much more difficult than in the movies. I had started cutting it, and it did not feel like there was a dent. I pressed as hard as I could. There you go. I had started cutting, and it did not feel like there was a dent. Oh, yeah. I pressed as hard as I could. However, the rope remains as thick as ever. Senpai, you okay down there? Shit, not again. It's always great when Mai shows up at the worst time. I moved the glass closer to my pocket. Clank. Shit. I freaking dropped the damn thing. And wow, there's blood on the floor. Even better. I am so gonna get it. Mai turns on the lights and walks down. When she's in front of me, I can tell her face is full of mixed emotions. Hurt, pain, concern, surprise. Senpai, you got hurt. Don't play with glass like that. She ripped part of her skirt and wrapped around my injured finger. Mai put the glass in the trash. Afterwards, she cleaned the blood dry. Thanks. Wait here, I'll be back. I watch as she hurries up the stairs. I'm hungry. It wasn't long when she came back holding on to a dish. I got you some food. I can help you eat now. I stared at her in disbelief. I was playing with glass. I was trying to escape. Is she not going to address it, or is she pretending it didn't happen? Maybe I should not mention it. Yeah, good idea. Who is that kid? My neighbor's child. They come every now and then to visit me, since I live alone. I guess you could say that they're the closest thing to family. Mai took a spoon and scooped up the food. She put it close to my mouth, which I complied without hesitation. The food was savory, so I continued to open each time she had the spoon near. Do you have parents? They are long gone. I no longer remember their faces. Were they gone before your brother? Yeah, they were the first. Did I hit a sensitive topic? It's fine. I think it's better I don't avoid my past too much. Feels like yesterday when I still had my brother. You met him before. I did? It was a long time, but I remember that day. We were all friends before. I'm sorry, I had no idea. It's fine. That day has passed. We could never get back what was lost. Just let the dead stay dead. There's only the present here. If I obsessed over all the small things I regret, I wouldn't survive this far. Her brother's dead, so that's what she means to be gone. What? So that's what she meant by gone. There you go. Kind of feel bad hearing about this, but who wouldn't? No one asked for the family to disappear. Mai sighs and puts the bowl down. I'll tell you how we met, but I want you to remember till then, please. I nodded. Sometimes I feel like I don't belong in this world or anywhere really. No one nowadays tries to empathize, they just don't care about other people. So it frustrates me noticing that many people sound all the same to me, don't you? I don't know about that. I feel like the world has enough empathy. It's just that they chose not to care, I guess. I'm not saying everyone is like that. I'm sure you have to meet the right people. I often go to my family and friends if I'm lonely. But if they're not enough, I used to tell my worries to my ex-girlfriend. Senpai, you and I may be worlds apart. I wish I could see what you see. Because of how you are, you don't sound lonely at all. Not one bit. That's not true. I do get lonely at times, but there's always people I would hang out with to make me forget. And I took that away from you. Is it bad that I want to be selfish? Depends on the actions the person committed. Anyone can be selfish from time to time. It's only bad when your actions harm others, which you currently are. The other person being me? I see. I'm a very greedy girl, but if you know me just a bit, you may understand my perspective. How I feel I wasn't allowed to be happy the moment I was born. All my hopes and dreams were shattered. As I grew older, I realized there were so many things I'm not allowed to have. All my real family are gone, so there was just emptiness in me. I grew resentful of everything I can't have. If I can't even indulge in these strong feelings, what purpose do I have? I'm sorry you had a rough childhood. I couldn't imagine what you've been through. Do you have any friends? No, all the friends I know are gone. Has any of your friends ever made you mad? A little bit. I used to hang out with some kids when I was at a young age. But the other kids stopped hanging out because people were spreading lies about us. I'm sorry to hear. It can't be helped, it's just how things are. It shouldn't be. If I was there at that age, I'd have played with you. Mai giggles softly. I know you will. I'm serious, I want to be a friend and be there for you. You want to be friends with me? Yeah, you look like you need one. I won't judge you, except for the part where you kidnap me and shit. I think you're as normal as everyone else, with the exception of the kidnapping, of course. I don't know about that. I know that I'm weird. And I would rather be your girlfriend than friend. She sounds like she's pouting. But seeing how she handles me earlier, I feel the need to word my sentences carefully. Well, before I date anyone, I'd rather be friends with them first to see if I like them. And if you don't like me, then I guess that's on me, but you should see if you truly like me too. I may not be the right person for you. That makes sense, but I'm sure my feelings won't change. By the way, why do you call me senpai? I love anime, and usually in those shows, they use senpai to show that they love them. No, senpai just means upperclassmen, stupid. I don't actually think that's how it works. Senpai means upperclassmen. Hey, yeah. And we are the same age, so it doesn't make sense. Oh, wait. It can't be. Am I wrong? It's okay. A lot of people got confused about it. I heard from my friend that they can use it as a way of endearment, but it's more of a pet name. Then I'll call you Love. I'd rather you say my actual name. Actual name. Clef. Please call me this. Okay then, I will call you that, Clef. That's better. Could you take these ropes off? But you'll run away. I won't. I volunteered to be a friend and be there for you, remember? That's true, but if you're worried, just lock the door this time. I just want to sleep in a comfortable bed tonight. My back is killing me. Oh, sorry, you're right. I didn't think about that. Mai unties me and watches me carefully to see any funny behavior. When she saw I didn't move, she sighs in relief. She then guides me to the bunk bed. You can choose which one you want. My brother used to sleep on the top, and for me, on the bottom. Guess I'll choose the bottom because I have a small fear of falling off the bed. Okay, and thanks for talking to me today. Sure, no problem. I'll see you tomorrow, Clef. Mai walked upstairs and left the room, locking it. I waited for a couple of minutes to make sure she was gone and decided to walk around to see if there's anything I can use. Haha! We got her manipulated. I rechecked the bathroom and saw nothing. Moving on, I checked the TV set, opening the drawers only to see a remote and some batteries. Closing the drawers, I went to check the piano. The piano is electronic, nothing out of the ordinary. Last, I went to check the bed. I dug through the sheets and pillows. Nothing. What about under the bed? Is Mai the type of person to store things under like my sister? I kneeled down to take a closer look beneath the bed. I grabbed it and opened the envelope to see the paper. For me and my sister, may we stay together for a long time, not long enough. It read, "For me and my sister, may we stay together for a long time. Happy birthday, Mai." I flipped the paper. Uh-oh. No. These are their faces? That's not what I expected at all. It's so much worse. What? At this rate, Mai is really going to kill me. I have to escape. I placed the envelope back to the original spot. For the entire night, I did not sleep. 5th day, yippee. Do you wish to continue? Yeah. Yeah, save here. Override that. Cliff, you're awake already? Yeah, I couldn't sleep. Poor thing. You sure you don't want to go to sleep now? I'm good. I also don't want to die in my sleep. I got you some food. Do you need help eating? Nah, I'll be okay doing it myself. But first, can you eat a couple bites for me? Mai looked like she was frowning. You mean Tess tasted for poison? I'm sorry, I don't mean offenses. I'm just really tired. I understand, love. Do you need anything? Can I get some fresh air? I don't feel comfortable with that idea. I won't be able to do anything as long as you hold my hand. In truth, I don't like the idea of holding her hand, but I do want to confirm something. Oh god, my nose is all clogged up. I can imagine Mai blushing at that comment. I guess that's okay after we eat. Are we in the middle of the desert? Mai took the first bite before feeding me the rest. I will admit that all of Mai's cooking is pretty good so far. But one of these days, I know she will kill me, so there's no point in enjoying anything. Shit. She pulled out something. It was 2 blindfolds. Are you going to blindfold me the whole time? Just until we get to the front door outside. I'll let you see the view, but only for a couple minutes. I nodded. What's the second blindfold for? So that you won't scream. You know I trust you, but sometimes I get so paranoid. Oh. Mai wraps the blindfolds covering my eyes and mouth. She took me by the hand to guide me. Be careful with the stairs, one step at a time. Mai walked ahead of me while I'm behind her. I could feel the heat of her hand holding me tightly. When we were up the stairs, I heard the sound of the door clicking, allowing us to get out. For the rest of the walk, Mai would cling to my arm, never letting go. Soon, not long after, we stopped abruptly. We're here. Let me open the door. I heard at least 3 clicks. I felt the cool breeze embrace me. The feeling felt nice as if I hadn't had oxygen for a while. Mai took off the blindfolds, allowing me to open my eyes. What I see is a halfway open door. Oh, okay. Mai looked at me. Stare, but don't go out. I don't want you waking up the other neighbors. They're still asleep at this hour. I wouldn't want to wake them either, so everyone in this town knows you? Yeah, we are a community that helps each other if needed. If I have any problems, I go to them. You don't say. So I have no allies here. Looking around the town looks like one of those deserted areas. I would have called it a ghost town if it weren't for my mentioning the neighbors. I don't think the signal is good in this area, and if I try to escape, I would not know my way home. Though getting lost somewhere might be the better alternative than staying here. Maybe if I make it far enough, I might be able to find someone that can help. Love, are you still here? I didn't even notice she started to put the blindfolds back. Couldn't speak, so I nodded. So much for debating. I'm going to lead you back. Hold my hand for support. I hold her hand. I follow her dragging and turning several times. Once again we stopped. I heard the clicking noises, which indicates this is the door to the basement. An idea formed in my head, a cruel one. I had to remind myself this is for my survival. Okay, we're going down the stairs. Please hold on to my hand. Oh shit. Oh shit. I pushed mine down. At that point, I already took off the folds and noticed the look of hurt on Mai's face. But she's wearing a paper bag. How would you notice that? I heard a loud thud escape right after her body rolled off the stairs. Wasting no time, I locked the door behind. Senpai, open the door right now. Yeah, what she said. I didn't even let her finish as I'm running. How could she escape this? The layout of the house looks so confusing, so I don't expect to find the exit door. A window will do the same trick. In the corner of my eyes, I noticed something. It was a tennis racket lying on the ground. This could serve as a blunt object. I quickly equipped it.
I swear I will make you pay once I'm out.
No way. I heard the knocking become louder, which rushes me. Look around for a door or a window. At that moment, I considered myself lucky because as I made a turn, I saw a window. As expected, the window is shut tight. I raised my racket when I heard the door getting a beating from Mai. This time, her voice sounded clearer.
Get back here, you traitor.
Oh shit. I was hitting the glass window as hard as I could, but it was a lot more sturdier than it looks. Nearby, I saw a chair and quickly took it. When the chair connects with the window, it cracks open, leaving me enough room to jump. I was climbing the window and saw Mai standing 7 feet away, fuming with anger. What, no voice acting? Get away from the damn window. Sorry, Mai, but you're not my type. I continued advancing till I'm outside and ran. Behind me, I saw Mai follow after spitting out curses. I poured my heart into this relationship. Why is this not enough? I even agreed to be friends first. You are fucking the same as those people. Ha ha ha. Senpai, get back here. Sorry, Mai, but you're too much for me. Oop. Crashed into another person and fell down? I'm sorry, would you excuse me? Wait, what? The stranger was holding the bat with blood on it. They blocked my view with the weapon.
Hello, sunshine.
Leaving so soon? That's the idea. A tall woman looks down at me with a twisted grin. Her stare reminds me of a predator stalking its prey. Now, I wasn't lying when I thought she scares me more than Mai. Maybe it could be because she was covered in blood. Maybe it was the bat, or maybe it was of her peculiar looks. In fact, I can't even tell if she's human or some kind of monster, but it doesn't change the situation. Pretty screwed, as one would say. Having to fail an escape plan and being sandwiched by 2 people is pretty much the end of the line. Fuck. Sheila, you found my senpai. Is that so? I would have guessed that was your type. Thought you would have chosen someone closer to you in looks. It's not supposed to be about looks. I'm not shallow like you. I really don't understand you, Mai, but whatever makes you happy. I can help you if you want it. Could you tell no one about this? Done. We should go eat at Hermana's place later. Do you also want me to knock him out while we're at it? I look at Mai, who's staring at me with dead eyes. Yeah, do it. Quickly tried to back away from the two when the lady with the bat swung and hit me hard. I'm drowning in a sea of darkness, floating away, but I wasn't alone. I saw a bright light appearing and Mai came out wearing a dress. Even when you know the truth, why won't you accept me? Why? Her hand caressing my cheeks fondly, but her eyes tells me a different story. Mai in this dream is angry and sad. I didn't ask for this to happen. It's not my fault. It's not. It's their fault. It's your fault. You did this to me and everyone. I can't forgive. What is she talking about? Oh well, I'm too tired. Can this nightmare end already? I've run out of fucks to give. I can't forgive them. The moment I opened my eyes, I saw Mai on top of me. She was sitting on top of my chest and had a knife in her hand. Her eyes no longer have any light in them. She looked disappointed yet tired at the same time. I tried to move from the sofa, but she was still heavy. I looked nervously at the knife, which she took notice of. It's a real knife this time, so if you're not scared before, you should be now. What do you want from me now? What do I want? I just wanted to trust you. You really shouldn't give people empty promises. It can really kill people. So I'm giving you one last chance, and this last one might be something you will regret if you don't answer right. Mai reaches for her bag. I'm going to show my face, and I'm going to ask a question. If you answer wrong, I will kill you. Mai, please don't do this. You'll become a criminal. I mean, you already are part kidnapper, you know. Mai was already prepared a long time ago. There's no coming back. Mai took off her bag. What the fuck? Am I ugly? She looks pretty. I would answer, but for now I have to edit here because I have to prepare for work. So this is the ugliest girl in class is a yandere. What the? How is this ugly? No fucking way. Or maybe it's just a hallucination. So yeah. So everyone's in on it. God damn it. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.